James vs. Games is now live. Be sure to check out the 2-hour plus gameplay footage of me playing The Last of Us over on the channel right this instant. Seriously, you can go ahead and check it out right now. Also, if you want more videos such as this, then by all means, go ahead and subscribe to James vs. Games as well too, because we're going to be posting consistently. It's not just going to be gameplay footage of narrative games or even just reacting to video game trailers or anything like that, but I'm also going to be playing games that are just going to be really fun, nothing but a good atmosphere, and also kicking it with one of my best friends over on that channel as well too. It's going to be nothing but good vibes. Think of it like a Toonami meets Adult Swim meet whatever your favorite black video game YouTuber on YouTube is, and education as well too, and put that all in one channel and you'll get James vs. Games. I'm very excited to finally be releasing something like this. I think it gives a little bit more variety to, not just James vs. Cinema, but being able to explore art forms outside of film, because art is outside of film. So again, be sure to check it out. I can't wait to be posting a little bit more on the consistent side of things. And if you want to be the first people to go ahead and support this channel, by all means, go ahead and let me know on the comment section. I would love to reply to your comments. Again, it is now live at this instant. You can go and check it out right now and be prepared for more uploads, because we will keep things consistent. I have a lot more to say, so if you want to linger around the video, by all means, but for those of you who just want to get the message right away and get right on over there, go right ahead. I hope to see you soon. Peace. Now let's get into why I'm doing something like this. So my intentions. What I would love to do, and some of the goals that I would love to bring forth later on in my life, to get y'all a clearer picture. I'm 27 and I would like to create my own feature films, my short films, all of that stuff. I really want to create some stories that honestly require just more of a bigger budget because of the ambition that comes by them. Now, throughout this entire time, I've been writing. I've been writing screenplays. I've been just even writing like novels as well too, just practicing my writing. So these things are already in the cut, and I can't wait to hopefully explore these things. So you're wondering, why don't you make a Kickstarter? Well, to be honest with you guys, here's my feelings towards a Kickstarter. The best example I can give you guys towards why I'm not using a Kickstarter is this. I'm not the person to pre-own games. I am the type of person that is going to want the full product to come out and be of availability, and I can decide best to my knowledge or what's given to me when to give my dollars, give my money towards said product or said entertainment or said art piece, etc. That's just my personal relationship when it comes to my money and what I want to do with it. So I think it's just unfair for me to just say, oh yeah, let me just start a Kickstarter, because then, there's anticipation. You're not sure when the project is going to be launched. I have to have all these unnecessary expectations put on me. And I don't think that's that's a healthy relationship that I would want with you guys, when it comes to my art and the audience that I'm sharing it to. So how do we fund something like this? If we're not going to use a Kickstarter, how do we help fund your future projects, James? Well, how I see it is with James vs. Cinema and now James vs. Games. For those of you who know me, you already, this doesn't really apply to you, but for a lot of you that don't know me physically, I'm talking about, I have client work and I have James vs. Cinema, and I kind of been juggling those throughout the years. And as time is going on, I want to amass a little bit more for my ambitious projects and honestly just give more time to them. So I'm taking this time and dedicating all my time to now James vs. Cinema and James vs. Games. For all my clients out there, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. You guys have been so supportive, just in case if you're watching this. But for all of you out there that are kind of, trying to understand what my intentions are, I'm painting a little bit more of a clear picture. Best case scenario is that from James vs. Cinema and James vs. Games and juggling the both of them, whether that is through the Patreon, through likes, through subscriptions, the comments, through algorithms, whatever is the case may be, I can help fund my own personal projects. And the only input of money that you guys would give is primarily through the filter of Patreon or YouTube or giving likes or commenting or you have a lot more say with your dollar. And even better, I feel like the reciprocation from that relationship is a lot more rewarding. Instead of just giving me money for a Kickstarter and then waiting however many months or years for me to fulfill that role, I can now provide you a reciprocal value, such as the gaming or the cinema channel, or if you're on the Patreon, your value that you additionally give to me will be reciprocated with equal value with early access, with uncuts. For those of you on James vs. Cinema Patreon, you guys already know, and it's great to see how many people are very, very happy with what's given over on the Patreon. Same would apply with James vs. Games. Being able to balance both of them and hopefully accumulate whatever I need to help kickstart my own project without using a Kickstarter is ideal for me. It's extremely ideal. It allows me to put my money where my mouth is and keep it as a passion project. And really, it allows me to just lock in. You know what I'm saying? I can clear the surface, I can tunnel in, and I can just lock in because it's quite literally my money that I'm putting in as well too, right? The only outside money I would probably consider is probably from a distribution company or production company, and that doesn't have any relation to you guys, and I like it that way. I think at the end of the day, you guys deserve to have a finished product, and you guys can decide if whether or not if you want to support that or not. And in order to help mend that process, instead of having it wait every single period where I have to do that, I would rather that be reciprocal with the James versus Games, with James versus Cinema. And you can decide through the filter of, at the highest form of supporting, which I would consider to be the Patreon, to you giving your view as the support. So you have a lot of options to what you want to do, and hopefully that reciprocation can be met through the approach or filter you want to decide to support at. All in all, I have ambitions, I have goals, and I've been really working towards that behind the scenes. I keep a lot of my stuff in my personal life outside of the internet, and I like to keep it that way. But this is something that I know I can't do alone. And I want to be able to come to you guys with some form of a plan, just to let you guys know that I am very serious about this. This isn't just me just trying to grift or anything like that. This is something I want to do for the rest of my life. And in order to do that, support is needed. So I am definitely excited to now be making this video, and the goal is hopefully in upcoming time I can be producing films for you guys and having a really good time with that, and the community just grows even more from that. So now that that's all wrapped up, I had to get the first part out the way so that way it can get people's attention and they can just go over there. I thank you guys for those who stuck around to hear my intentions as to why I'm creating this. I think it's important, and I hope that you guys realize that I am very serious about this, and I'm also just as equally excited about this. Again, I appreciate you guys. I hope to see you guys over at James vs. Games, and regardless of where you guys are, I just want to say thank you guys so much for just making all of this just that much more possible for me. So again, with that being said, stay healthy and stay hydrated, because we are just getting started.